Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. And today we're going to talk about goals. So, setting goals has not always been one of my strong points. However, in times where I've had the most success in my life, whether that be high school or college wrestling, snowboarding, even photography, the times that I had the most level of success, I had set goals. And so if you plan on having success in whatever it is that you're doing, you have to set goals. Because Denzel Washington said this:
dreams without goals, yearly goals, life goals, daily goals, monthly goals, hourly goals, minute by minute goals. Dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment.
And I have it written down on my whiteboard over my desk. It says, dreams without goals are just dreams.
Goals on the road to achievement cannot be achieved without discipline and consistency. You understand? Between goals and achievement are discipline and consistency.
And goals cannot be achieved without discipline and consistency. So I wanted to share some of my goals and the victories that I've had with these goals, especially with the month of October. I have about a dozen or so goals that I have laid out in a spreadsheet, and then I monitor and track different metrics throughout the month. And I usually do it on a Sunday evening or Monday morning, where I'll update each week on the progress that I've made in each of those particular areas. So I'm excited about October because I smashed through 4 of the goals that I had set for the end of the year, which I didn't think were going to happen, and they happened early. 8 or so of those I haven't reached yet, but I'm still striving and I'm still pushing forward, and progress is still being made. It's important to track your goals so that you have benchmarks and milestones and things that you're able to measure so that you can continue to push through. You can continue to work past the times where you're discouraged, the times where you're not feeling like it, and you're just like, well, I just don't know if this is really working, or times where you want to throw in the towel, or you're depressed, or you're not feeling those victories. Not to be consumed by the numbers, but allow the numbers to work for you to keep you motivated, to keep you going, to encourage you in the times where you need encouragement. And quite honestly, October was a huge encouragement on my goals. So let's take a look at some of those. So you can see here on the left column, I have my Facebook page, my Instagram followers, Twitter impressions, YouTube, and there's 4 or 5 metrics there: subs, view hours, number of posts, channel views. And channel views was a big one that I wanted to track early because you had to have a certain number of channel views in order to monetize. So some of these goals are coming from requirements that YouTube has or that the social space has, so in order for me to do certain things on those platforms. Like, for example, on FameBit, you have to have 5,000 followers on Instagram and 10,000 subs on YouTube. I'm not there yet. However, that's a goal that I have so that I can gauge in that platform. Back to YouTube, which is where I'm primarily focused: subs, view hours, posts. And when I first started, as you can see back in May, where I was really like, okay, I'm gonna really commit to this, I only did 7 videos. Then June, I slacked off and I only put 4 videos. And then July, I realized, no, I've got to commit to this. I've watched a lot of Daryl Eves material, Tim Schmoyer, Roberto Blake, Sean Cannell, Benji Travis, and I realized I need to produce a lot more content more consistently, which is going to help me to practice the video production, in editing, in lighting, in setup, in staging, in that whole aspect, since I have a company that does video production providing those types of services. I'm a one-man show. I only have a certain amount of time. I also have 3 kids, a wife, and a dog. I don't have a fish or a white fence, so maybe I should get one of them. But the 4 metrics that I smashed in October were this. The view hours. So you get the amount of view time in minutes. So I take that number, I divide it by 60, and that gives me the number of hours that people have watched on my channel for that month. My goal for the end of the year was that I would have at least 200 hours of viewing per month on the channel. Well, October, I smashed that as I hit 251, almost 252 viewing hours in the month of October. I also published 21 videos in October, including my first live video, which was a little rough because I lost signal. And that goal was 16 videos a month, which is 4 a week. So hitting 21, smashing the number of videos that I produced for the month, that goal, obviously, I went 5 over. Smashing the number of view hours. So that was another exciting goal that happened in October, was the channel got monetized. Smashing the view hours goal, smashing the number of posts goal, smashing through the channel views goal. Another metric that was smashed was the number of clicks through to Amazon. Now I had a goal set to have 100 because the previous month I only had 77. I don't have a lot of subscribers. It's under 1,500. I did go over 100 in July at 118, as you can see on the chart here. And so I thought if I can get to 100 and be consistent at 100, that would be good. That goal got smashed. I went 3x over and hit 303 click-throughs to Amazon, which is awesome. The goals smashed were view hours, number of produced videos that were posted, number of channel views, and number of Amazon click-throughs. Super excited about that. Now I'm still striving, I'm still pushing, but that provides me the fuel and encouragement that I need to keep going. Because it's easy if you don't follow these metrics, and if you're simply staring at the number of subs, which ebbs and flows, you'll go up and you'll go down, but the overall arc will be an increase. But it takes time to view that. It takes time to see that. It takes measuring that to see that arc. And if you don't, you can very easily get discouraged. You can go, what's the point? The numbers tell a story. And the story is that people are finding value in the content, because the comments won't always tell the story. They help with your audience engagement and that type of thing, and that's just as important. But setting goals, again, is the way to achieve your dreams. Like Denzel said, discipline and consistency. So hard work, as Roberto Blake said, showing up every day, and keeping a spreadsheet like this where you can measure and get the encouragement that you need, as you can see the bigger picture. So I've got this spreadsheet laid out because I started in May. It starts in May, but for next year it'll start in January, and I will measure the same metrics every month. And I might add new metrics as new goals or new things come up in the, on the different platforms. So 10,000 subscribers is my next major milestone on YouTube, because that takes me from the opal level creator to a bronze level creator, and that opens up new benefits in awards and access on YouTube creators. Is it important to set goals? Absolutely. Again, you have dreams, but dreams without goals are just that. They're dreams, and quite honestly, they're going to be fantasies because you aren't making the steps to make them a reality. In the same way, goals are simply goals. Without discipline and consistency, those two are fantasies. You have to show up, put in the work, do it consistently, day in and day out, in the space that isn't glamorous and isn't exciting, and do that work. And when you do, you're sowing the seeds for the success. You're sowing the seeds of progress. So there's my goals. There's what I track. There's my spreadsheet. Make your own spreadsheet. So think about your dreams. Set some goals that are going to help you to achieve those dreams. Then put in the work. Discipline and consistently show up, and keep doing that, because you will see progress and you will see your dreams come true. But without those goals and without measuring those metrics and getting those little tidbits of encouragement along the way, it's going to be a lot more difficult to push through the times that you don't want to do it, the times that you're not motivated, the times that you're discouraged. Hopefully this was helpful. I was excited about smashing those 4 goals in October, and I'm looking forward to smashing 4 more here in November. I hope that this is helpful and it motivates you, it encourages you, and gives you something to think about. So thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button on this video, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you're notified every time a new video drops. And until next time, cheers.